They abandoned me. Years later, I got the last laugh. Some people are born into love. Others, like me, are simply tolerated, until we become inconvenient. For years, I thought my parents' coldness was just their way of showing tough love. But the day they drove me to a distant, unfamiliar town and left me there to fend for myself, I understood the truth. I was never their child. I was just a burden. The final car ride. That morning, my father's voice was unusually firm. Pack a small bag. We're taking a trip. Just for a few days. I should have questioned it. My parents weren't the type to take spontaneous trips, especially not with me. But like the obedient son they always wanted me to be, I packed. When I came downstairs, my bag was gone. "Mom already packed for you," my father said. A warning bell rang in my mind. I ignored it. We drove for hours. Past the city. Through the suburbs. Into the countryside, where the roads cracked and the houses looked frozen in time. They didn't speak to me. My father gripped the wheel. My mother stared blankly out the window. I should have known. When we pulled up to a rundown motel, my heart began to race. The flickering sign, the peeling paint, it looked like a place where things disappeared. "Where's my bag?" I asked. My mother stepped out first. Then my father. I reached for my luggage, but it wasn't there. "We left it at home," my mother said, her voice cold. "You won't need it." Then my father turned to me, his eyes empty. "We're done, David. You're a liability. We won't tolerate you anymore." Left behind. At first, I laughed. It had to be a joke, right? But then my father got back in the car. My mother shut the door. The engine roared to life. "Are you kidding me?" I shouted. "You're really leaving me here?" Neither of them looked back. I ran after the car, my heart hammering. The dust swallowed me. The taillights vanished into the night. And then, silence. I stood alone in a place I'd never been, with no luggage, no safety net, and no one to call. I had two choices. Beg them to take me back. Survive on my own. I chose survival. Years later. They came crawling back. It took everything in me to rebuild. To survive. To become something. But I did. Years later, when my father found out about my inheritance, suddenly, I wasn't a liability anymore. He called, acting as if nothing had happened. As if they hadn't thrown me away like garbage. "David, son, family is important." I let his words hang for a moment. Then, I gave him the answer he deserved. "You're right, Dad. Family is important. That's why I don't have one." I hung up. And for the first time in my life, I was free. Fire, would you forgive them? Or would you walk away forever? Let me know in the comments. Pushpin full story on my channel. Subscribe for more real-life stories.